Okay, so let's get into it. We're doing a quick deep dive today on a viral online store that you've probably seen everywhere. It's called tomorrow.com.
Oh, yeah. They've been all over social media feeds. And our goal here is to really analyze what's going on behind the scenes with them.
Exactly. We're looking at all the sources, customer warnings, and just the general business model to figure out if these deals, the color-changing bear cups and mini projectors are actually too good to be true.
And what's so interesting is how they present themselves. Their strategy is to just pop up out of nowhere, but they project this image of being a real established company.
Right. They give you a Houston address, a phone number, a support email, all the things that are supposed to make you feel secure.
But then they hit you with these extreme limited time discounts.
Yeah.
And that's where the whole thing starts to feel a bit off. It's all designed to create this massive sense of urgency.
Let's talk about those numbers, because that's where I think the investigation really has to start. We're talking about a bear cup, for example, that's supposedly worth $39.
And they're selling it for what, $9.95?
Exactly. Or a
Like,
mini projector, they claim it's $99 and it's suddenly slashed to $14.95. I mean, that's not a sale. That's a price collapse.
And that raises the most important question here, which is about the actual value.
Hmm.
Is this store really taking a massive loss on every sale?
Probably not.
No way. This is a very common drop shipping tactic. You just inflate the original price, that $39 or $99 number, to make the final sale price look like an absolute steal.
It's a pricing illusion.
It is. It's a psychological trick designed to make you stop thinking critically and just click buy.
Okay, so if the pricing is an illusion, what about the products themselves? The reality of the product?
Well, these are generic, low-cost gadgets. Accessories, little trinkets, things you see on dozens and dozens of other sites just like this one.
So if the item only costs them a few dollars to get, why bother with the whole charade? Why not just sell it for a fair, low price from the start?
Because the charade is what moves the inventory. It creates that panic, that urgency. They are operating in that classic dropshipper model. They even use rotating seasonal editions.
Ah, the fate limited stock trick.
Exactly. And for you as the buyer, that means you're taking on all the risk. You could be looking at super long shipping times, pretty inconsistent product quality, and usually very, very weak customer support if something goes wrong.
But I think the most damning piece of evidence we found in the source material isn't about the products or the prices. It's about their plan to even be in business a year from now.
This is the real tell. This is where you have to look at the structural integrity of the company.
So what did you find?
The domain for tomorrow.com is brand new. It was registered in March of 2025. And here's the critical part. It's set to expire in only 1 year.
Wow.
A 1-year registration is a massive red flag in e-commerce. It just screams instability. It suggests they have absolutely no long-term commitment.
And when you pair that short lifespan with the total lack of other trust signals, the picture gets really clear.
What else is missing?
Well, we found no real customer reviews anywhere on the actual product pages. There's no linked social media with, real people talking about their stuff.
And no proof that the product you get in the mail looks or works anything like the one in those flashy viral ads.
None. So what's the final verdict for someone who's thinking of buying from them?
Look, while it's possible some people might actually get a bear cup delivered, there are just too many warnings piling up in the same time. You have the brand new 1-year domain, the crazy discounts, the complete absence of real buyer proof.
So you have to shop with extreme caution.
Or maybe not at all.
Right. So the main takeaway here, the critical action for you, is simple. Before you even think about putting in your credit card details for that $15 projector, you have to go check other customer experiences on external review sites and compare prices.
Absolutely. And that brings us to the bigger idea here. Just think about that domain registration detail for a second. Why should the length of a company's domain commitment, 1 year versus, say, 10 years, be one of the quickest, most practical indicators of whether you can trust them?
It's the ultimate signal of how serious they are about their own future.
Exactly. It tells you everything you need to know about whether they plan on being tomorrow.com.